Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, how you been? Good, I hope. I know it's kind of a weird time in the world right now, and I just feel like this is the right time for me to finally post after 2 months. And I just have so much to share with you guys, and I hope that you're all doing well. And I know you guys have been wondering where I've been, and I'm going to be diving into all of that in this video. So let's get right into this. Well, I'm still single. A lot of you probably thought I found some guy and ran off with him and just kind of forgot about everything, and that's actually not what happened. um, well, where do I start? This entire year has been a year. We'll just leave it at that. And I spent a lot of this year discovering myself again and trying to figure out what I want to do with myself, because basically where I am right now is what I worked so hard for the past 5 or 6 years of my life. I didn't really plan for what next once I got here, and this whole year has been me figuring out what I want to do with the next step. Another reason I quit posting is because I was dealing with a lot of personal issues, a lot of family issues, and being the black sheep of my family, I get a lot of judgment, a lot of kickback, especially when I'm posting content online, and that's like how my family members are getting news on me rather than reaching out to me. So there's a lot of gray area there and a lot of gossiping and drama that me posting online causes. And I didn't really ever care about that until this year. It started to get into my head a little bit, and I started worrying about the things I was talking about and opening up about, because I just felt like my family wasn't reaching out to me because I was sharing so much of my life online. So they didn't really have a reason to. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I'm trying to put it into words for you guys. I don't want to get too personal about my family issues that I was dealing with, but basically a lot of dishonesty within my family, a lot of drama, a lot of pointing fingers and jealousy. And I don't really know how to react to those things within my family, because whenever friends of mine in my past would show me those signs, I would defend myself or avoid that situation by unfriending them and moving on with my life. But because these people are my family, I can't really do that. So I kind of shut in within my shell and had to do some brainstorming with what I wanted to do next. And that's basically what I've been doing these past 2 months, is decorating my home for the holidays, which I'll show you guys, but also just kind of getting my ducks in a row, figuring out what I want my next step in life to be, and also exploring my new neighborhood and my home. I've been here, I say new, but I've been here 7 months now. So I'm pretty comfortable with the town that I live in, and I've done a lot of soul searching. I do know what I want to do with myself in the next phase of my life, and I have a lot of goals for 2025, but that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to kind of get into what's been going on with me, because I know a lot of you guys have been worrying and sending me messages and asking. I kind of started to fall back on my emails and my DMs because it started to become a lot. Instead, I just avoided and started to kind of shut down and kind of just start existing. And I had to put a stop to that, and I'm still catching up with everything. So if you guys have reached out to me on email and I haven't gotten back to you, that's exactly why. I've just been very overwhelmed with so many different things in my life that I kind of set the emails and the DMs on the back burner because I just didn't have the brain power to work through them. So I wanted to get that out just so you guys know that I'm not ignoring you. I see your messages. I had to get to a place where I was ready to confront this machine that I started, that I built. And when I say machine, I mean my online career and what I'm here to do for you guys, which is to give direction to those that are struggling and seeking direction, and to hopefully prevent you guys that are seeking direction from going down the wrong paths and kind of making the same mistakes that I did. So I miss you guys so much. I miss posting. I miss having a relationship with you guys, and I promise I'm gonna be back to my consistent YouTube videos. I'm also trying to grow my presence on other social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok. I did recently get in touch with a social media management agency, and they gave me a lot of great information with how I can kind of like build my brand. A lot of it I already knew, but things that I kind of needed to be refreshed on. So just like how many posts to do a week and like what times to post, what sorts of content to post. And because I'm a perfectionist, and as my uncle called me on Thanksgiving, no one's ever told me this before, but he said, "You're such a type A, you're an a-hole," or "You were an a-hole when you were a kid." And I didn't know how to really take that, but I really am a perfectionist. I'm a leader. I don't really like to be told what to do. I kind of consider myself my own boss. I've always kind of considered myself my own boss. So I just like things to be done my own way. And I get in my head sometimes thinking like, I don't look good enough in that picture, or there's a messy blanket on my couch. I need to go fold that before I film. Like just little things like that that most of you guys aren't even paying attention to, that I just get into my head with, and it drives me crazy. So I'm learning not to be such a perfectionist, but to also, put my heart into my craft. So some of you guys might be wondering about my candle collection for winter. I've decided not to create a winter candle collection this year, and I already have so many wonderful candles on my website, just like this one right here, which is Snow Day. And it's such a unique, minty, fresh scent. Almost reminds me of snow, like when you look outside in the morning on a winter day and you realize everything's covered in snow and you don't have school. It's like the best feeling ever. And I think I've captured that into that candle pretty well. So check out my website, westnovelties.com. I did lower some prices of my past candles just to make things a little bit easier for us. And yeah, I hope you guys check out my website. And if you have any questions about my candles or my business, just leave it down below in the comments and I will get back to you on that. So let's move forward with the main topic of this video, which is spending Christmas alone. Now this year I've decided to spend Christmas not technically alone, because I'm going to be with my favorite person slash animal in the world, my dog Lucky. We always have a great time. He never hurts my feelings, and I'm just looking forward to it with him. I'm going to get him some tasty treats, and I'm even going to try to dress him up in this elf costume that I saw at Walgreens. Yeah, I just want to say that I'm looking forward to Christmas, and I know a lot of you are probably going to be spending it with your families or your significant others. There's also a lot of people out there that are going to be spending Christmas alone and feel sad about it. I do want to say I'm choosing to spend Christmas alone this year just for personal reasons. I really just want to like protect my peace, because mainly I'm the black sheep of the family, and every time I get around my family, every single time there's some hurtful thing said to me, and I just cannot take it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to deal with the insensitivity, the jealousy. I wish I could say who it's from, but I know a lot of us deal with that out there. And I just want to let you guys know that it is so important to protect your peace. And when I say protect your peace, do whatever it takes to make sure that you feel good, that you feel in high spirits. Because if you're forcing yourself to do something just because of the expectations that other people might have for you, you're never going to feel good after that. You're never going to feel like, oh, I'm so glad I did this for that person. It's like, no, because you still have to worry about yourself at the end of the day. And a lot of family members like to guilt trip and like to say, oh, well, you did this, or you were such a tough kid, like my uncle. He doesn't even know me, and he had the nerve to say that to me on Thanksgiving. I was honestly shocked, and it made me look at him differently, because I just felt like, dude, you wouldn't even be here if I didn't ask my mom to invite you. It was just like this weird thing where, me trying to do the good thing that people expect me to do, like stay in touch with certain family members, it seems to always end with me getting taught some kind of harsh lesson. And I think I've learned enough of those lessons to realize how important it is to protect my peace. And if I don't like someone, and this isn't all about my uncle, if I don't like someone or if someone makes me feel uneasy, why do I need to spend a day with them out of the year? Even if it's one day, I don't need to do that. And you don't either. No, you don't. You don't. So just know that it's okay to spend Christmas alone. It's also important to just be super grateful for the things that you do have on Christmas, even if it does seem really tough, because it could always be worse. Growing up, I always wondered why certain family members never attended the gatherings, certain aunts and uncles that I can think of immediately. And I just never understood it as a child. I'm like, why can't they just show up one day out of the year? You don't realize how important it is until you go through your own life experiences and you're forced to start protecting your peace, which is what these family members are doing by not attending these gatherings. They're refusing to live up to the expectations of other people, even if they are their own family members and siblings, and they're choosing to protect their peace. And who do you think is happier at the end of the day? Who do you think is happier? The black sheep family member who is protecting their peace, or the other family members who just follow the crowd and keep showing up just because they don't want to be the black sheep of the family? They're too scared of going off on their own path. So the message of this video is just to emphasize the notion that it's okay to spend Christmas alone. There's nothing to feel sad about. A lot of what we're led to believe about Christmas is that it's such a family-centric holiday, and Christmas is nothing without family. I mean, you see it in every single Hallmark movie, right? I've been watching a couple of them this year just to kind of, pass the time at night before bed. And I mean, some of them are laughable, but a lot of them have the same themes, which are family and romance and pretty Christmas lights. But there really is such a bigger meaning to Christmas than all of those superficial things. In my opinion, the true meaning of Christmas is finding love. Whether that means finding love within yourself and giving back to yourself, finding love within your family and giving back to your family, all of which needs to be balanced. You can't be giving from an empty cup that has been constantly drank out of by other people because you're just too busy handing your cup to other people because you see broken hearts everywhere and you just want to fix everything. You're going to be the one left with an empty cup. You need to make sure you're taking care of yourself at the end of the day. And that's why I wasn't able to post, because I didn't have anything to give you guys. Like, I had an empty cup on every level of life. And I had to do some work to kind of fill my cup back up and find my power and like my determination again, because I was so busy with giving myself everywhere that I forgot about the guy that has to lay his head down on my pillow at night, myself. Everything is temporary. Christmas has such a big buildup. I mean, we're pretty much building up to it the whole year. So there's a lot of anxiety there and a lot of just pent up excitement or emotion. And once you get to the day, it's like, oh, it's gone. Christmas is gone. I mean, it was such a big buildup and it's gone. It's December 26th. What now? New Year's. It's just like so easy to get caught up in all of that anxiety and worry. And I myself have gotten a little bit caught up in it this year, which is partly of why I wanted to make this video, because I know there's someone out there that's struggling, that feels like they're in a corner, they've been pushed into that corner, and they just want to stay in that corner and just push everything else out. You can do that, but just make sure you don't stay in that corner forever. You have to be the person that pulls yourself out of that corner and keeps exploring the room that you're in. This video is full of analogies, but I hope you guys are following me. And I could yap on about this, but I think I've explained pretty well what I'm trying to get at. Find love this Christmas. If you can't do anything else, find love, whether that be within yourself, within your pets, within your friends, within your family. Find love, and you'll feel better after that. Once you show love in some way to whatever love you find, whether it be yourself, go out and treat yourself to a new outfit. Do it. Do it. Do it. Go out and buy your dog his favorite bone. Go out and buy your friend their favorite CD. I'm showing my age, aren't I? Did I just say CD? No. Go out and buy your friend their favorite Starbucks drink and show up at their house and surprise them. That's better. Do something like that where you exert a little bit of energy just to show whoever it is, yourself included, that you love them. Just the littlest thing can move mountains. All right, well, I do want to show you guys my Christmas decorations. So here's one. You guys have seen this tree before in my past YouTube videos, but let me show you what I have going on in my house. Let's go. Okay, here's my office. And I wanted to show you guys these pictures because I don't think I had a chance to show you. But for the longest time, I was trying to figure out what to put on this wall. And I couldn't find anything online that just popped out to me. So I decided to find some reference pictures on Pinterest and create my own. Because I already had a bunch of canvases. Look, here are more of them. And yes, I still paint. I love painting. And I love the way that turned out. If I get close, you guys can see the pencil marks where I kind of outlined the cactuses. So yeah, here is my office. It's my granddad. What do you guys think? Do we look alike? Do we look alike? He was a drill sergeant in the Army. All right, here is my front door. I just put some garland over the door. It's like a rose gold. Here, I'll turn the light on. There we go, that's much better. Here's my front door. And then here's my little snow globe. That was actually a gift. Okay, and then here are some lights that I hung up in the hallway, the entryway, I guess you would call it. I saw this little idea on TikTok, I believe, and I just hung some ornaments on it. Okay, what else do we have? Here is my kitchen. Up there I have a nutcracker, some little knick-knack stuff. And here are some flowers. My mom actually just dropped these off to me. They're pretty. Thanks, Mom. All right, and you guys, I love the way my tree looks this year. I just love it so much. I think I did a great job on it. Okay, I gotta pat myself on the back. I was going for more of a like vintagey Macy's department store kind of feel. I didn't want it to look so perfect. I just wanted it to look homey. I almost said homely. No, I wanted it to look homey. And here are just some of the ornaments that I have. I do need to get some more ornaments. I really like the jumbo ones. I bought those this year. And then I bought these bows this year. And this ribbon. So the theme is red and gold for this year. And I like it. I like it a lot. I put my tree up pretty early. So I think, the week of Thanksgiving. I usually don't put it up that early, but I just needed the extra holiday spirit this year. I was feeling it, so. And then here I have some more lights. I put them around my window. And then some more garland. And this lucky boy, he's yawning, like always. And then my stockings, I almost forgot what those were called. And this, you guys, I don't think I showed you, but I did get a treadmill. Ever since I started working out in college in like 2016, I just dreamed of having my own home gym. And I finally have my own home gym, mainly because there's no gyms around here where I live. So, I mean, I was driving like an hour each way to my old gym when I first moved here, and I just realized I can't do this. So it took some time. This is kind of a nicer treadmill. It's a Horizon 7.4 AT. And the main reason I liked it is because I'm a tall guy, as you guys can see. I'm 6'1", so I have a pretty long stride and long legs. A lot of the treadmills are just not big enough, and I did my research and I realized that this one was going to be a great fit because you don't have to pay a subscription service. It's just basically go. Like, you click it and go. And it's 22 inches wide by 60 inches long. So I can run like normally on this. It doesn't even feel weird. It doesn't slip or anything. It's super heavy though, super heavy. And I'm pretty strong. I've moved everything in this house, so like I'm pretty strong. This is heavy. When I move, I need some help with this because I almost hurt myself moving it around the other day. But here, look, you can also store it like that. And I have this mat underneath of it just to kind of like save some space. But I think it weighs 315 pounds. I probably shouldn't be under it like that, but okay guys, my video just stopped unexpectedly, but I'm gonna keep going. I just wanted to show you my treadmill because I've been using it every day. It's part of why I feel like myself again and how I've sort of gained my power back. But let's go out to the garage because I want to show you the second part of my home gym. Okay, you guys, so we're in my garage now, and here is my new power rack. I use this thing every day too. And this is my brand new bench that I just got. Here's my old one. I had to get a new one because the old one doesn't really support my neck when I'm doing like chest presses and stuff, so I needed something that was going to be a little bit more sturdy. I also felt that old one shake and like it was kind of rickety, but I still use it for other stuff. And a main reason I chose this one, as you can see, it is super adjustable. I'll show you guys how to use this. Put your legs like this. This is how you get rock hard abs. Okay, we'll just do 3 for the sake of the video. But let me show you what else this can do. This would be like the chest press position. See how it supports my neck? Like I can lean back and it'll support my neck. The other one stopped at like right here. So I hurt my neck one time when I was doing them and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't keep doing this. But this is it, you guys. The lighting isn't the best in here. So when I am working out, I like to have the garage door open just so I can see myself, but I love it. Oh, my weights, yes. These are my free weights, dumbbells, whatever you want to call them. Oh. So yeah, I'm getting my power back, you guys. And before I wrap this video up, I do want to show you the outside of my house. I did put some Christmas lights up and I really like the way it turned out. So yeah, let's go look at what my house looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed all of my Christmas decorations, and I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas. Also, before I go, I want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to each and every one of my Patreon members for your support. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me, and I hope to keep making you happy, and I just want you all to know that I am so grateful, so grateful. All right, guys. Well, enjoy your day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.